Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, okay. Once you get them down, it's not that bad. It's just the timing. It's the timing on that first swing. And not getting more than one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speak of the devil. Well, everybody, welcome back. We are doing another episode of our combat run. Checking out the map of Riverside here. This is some of the starting positions from my previous character, and I just wanted to kind of get a little bit of a peek. Today's plan is to clear out what we can clear out and see where we can go. There have been some votes, at least one, for clearing out Riverside. I think that's going to be the plan. Right now, I am looking to see what I can see in this little tiny neighborhood here, clear out the 6 or 8 or whatever zombies there are going to be, and then get to the gas station there. I need... Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is going to change things up a little bit because there might be a crowd over at the gas station, so we're going to have to see what happens. We're going to have to... Oh, God. Okay, so I got at least 2 down. Anything else coming right away? No, it doesn't. Okay, here we got some in the distance over there to the south. I already cleared up that way. Okay, there's another one. Was he I don't think he was fast. We should be okay. We should be okay for now. At least there's not going to be many in this little area here. Or there shouldn't be. I wouldn't think there would be. Oh, got one coming there. Let's make sure. Okay. I'm worried about that tall fence over there in between the gas station and here. I'm not sure what's on the other side of it. I cleared the gas station on the north. Okay, there's at least one coming from over there. And there's some coming out of that house. At least the alarms don't last super long. You don't have to really, they're not going to keep drawing the crowd in. They're not like the helicopter event or anything, but they are pretty crappy. And for the record, I almost always disable the helicopter event. It's just, it stresses me out too much. I don't like it. It's not fun to me. So... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Once you get them down, it's not that bad. It's just the timing. It's the timing on that first swing. And not getting more than one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speak of the devil. Pardon my religious slip. Herbs. Okay, it's down now. Got one on top of it. Okay, we're good. Whew. Sprinters are terrifying. They are absolutely terrifying. Alright, so we got one more here. This is more of a crowd than I thought we were going to see here. This is like a lot more of a crowd than I had initially planned on if I had any like group kills like this, I was going to fast forward them, but this is kind of exciting stuff. We'll see how it plays out. Let's see. I do need to get to that gas station pretty quick though. Or that's the plan anyway. I'm just looking for an empty can and or a rubber hose and or a vehicle. I do have that pickup truck that I lost in the woods. It's kind of annoying. It's okay. I can make fun of myself. If you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of? All right, so they are still trickling around that wood fence, and they're still tracking towards the fire or the alarm on that house. So since I'm over here a little further to the west, some of them aren't going to track to me immediately. Oh, Jesus, here's another one. Boy, I am just saying the Lord's name in vain left and right today. Oh, well. I'm only 50-50 on him being a real person, and I certainly don't believe he's what a lot of people believe he was. But, you know what, that's a story for a different day. Right now, we're de-animating digital zombies. A little bit locked in here. Gotta pay attention. I really need to be 360 anymore. Making sure. Oh God, there's a crowd up there. Oh, here's another one. What is that, 4? 5 spinners now? I think 4. Still, for a low pop mix-in, this has been a fair amount here. And again, they probably all came from the gas station area. That car wash gas station's always got a little bit of a crowd, but now bodies are starting to pile up. Bodies are starting to pile up a little bit. That's kind of cool. That feels fun. Well, for a little neighborhood, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Plus the still ambulatory ones, there's at least 6 that I can see. That puts it up to 20. There's still quite a few more bodies I hadn't accounted for there. One more down. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yeah, there's been like 35, 40 plus. I was expecting 6 or 8. Zomboid never fails to. You know what? My last run had was a builder run, so it had significantly lower thresholds as Zeds. So that's probably why I'm a little culture shocked here, because it went 19 episodes. It went almost 7 days. So yeah, getting back into the swing of things here. Getting back into the swing. At least fatigue hasn't reared its ugly head too much. I've been kind of breaking up my slang. I haven't been swing, 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 and I've been doing a lot of getting them on the ground and headshotting, so that's been helpful. That's been helpful. All right, we got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that are moving around. Let's see what we got back. Okay, yeah, behind the houses are still clear, which is good. I am not going to jump that fence unless it becomes a last second, absolute last resort. Like, that's not my plan. That's not my plan. Okay, trucker hat, come here. Come here, son. Got stuff to do to you. I apologize. You're a ma'am. By the curbs. Well... Yeah, pretty good batch of killing. Pretty good continuation of my clearing of Riverside. I would like some better protective gear. And I'm gonna have to eventually go track down some better weapons, or not better weapons, some other weapons, because metal bats, while they're far more durable than wood bats, they still don't last forever. They still don't hold a candle to the classic crowbar, in my opinion. I go classic crowbar, metal bat, fireman's axe, in that order. Unless you take the firefighter perk, and then the fireman's axe goes up a notch. It goes above the metal bat. I still think crowbars are better in all circumstances. They just last far longer. And you don't use them to chop down trees, so they're specifically just for crushing spells. I'm just casually swinging. Should be fine. I'll do that sometimes. I'll be like backing away and swinging at a crowd, like with methodically, and I'll like check a text and then get eaten and killed. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. You should have known better, Tim. Come on. All right, the Moodles are starting to get unmanageable, so let's hide from this guy for a little bit. And do ourselves a little bit of a rest. Always feels kind of funny doing this, because you never know. They could be out there just bashing the door down. There could be like a crowd inside now, but fighting them with bright red exhaustion is never a good idea. Like, I've never found it to be worthwhile. Yep, okay, just one. Well, okay, yeah, just one. Alright, good. Classic carnage. Like, that felt nice. Like, that felt real good. Oh, and we got some food stuff here? Excellent. Let's go ahead and take that. The plan is to have like 2 storerooms in Riverside and eventually gather them all up into a trailer or a truck, or both, ideally both. And why am I not able to... God, I hate it when there's an oven behind. Sometimes when there's an oven, window, and sink like placement just right, they just do... it becomes really difficult to access the sink. There it is. Okay, just had to get the very corner. Had to get the very corner. Yeah, we'll take those carrots. Why not? Anything else useful? No? Nope. Alright. Don't really need that key. I usually end up dropping a ton of residential keys because I don't have space for all of the vehicle keys, is usually where I end up. Or I end up with like 9 keychains. but that's okay. Let's see, where are we at here? Yeah, it don't matter. None of this matters. Eating's more important right now than anything. Let's get that moodle adjusted. Now let's peek around the neighborhood real quick. Do I want to? Do I want to peek around the neighborhood? All right, everybody, welcome to the episode proper. We just went through this little tiny neighborhood, but that single house alarm drew in quite a crowd. Now, luckily, I have the metal baseball bat on hand, and that I scavenged from the previous character in this world. He died on day 3 of the apocalypse, so I felt like not enough time had gone by for me to worry about. Did you see that guy jumping back into that house? God, the AI is weird in Build 42 in some cases. Like, I am never sure what exactly they're looking for. Like, where was that guy going? What did he hear? Okay, I did not think that there were anybody else here. This is the same build, the same world, the same role, the same RNG, whatever you want to call it, of the previous episode's character that went a little ham with the shotgun and took out about 100 Zeds north of town with the shotgun. So I feel like the crowds should be relatively manageable. What the heck happened to that one that came inside?
Well, guys, I feel pretty silly, but on edit, it is very, very obvious that the blue shirt guy on the outside of the building there was very definitely the same one that jumped in the house. He just jumped right back out that other window, and I was not paying attention and got super confused. So, yeah, here's me being confused, man. Anyway, back to the video.
You all saw it, right? It was there, is it? No? There aren't any other broken windows? Okay, that is terrifying. Aw, rotten slice of pizza. That's a shame. Rotten squirrel meat. Yeah, that one squirrel was fresh, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable taking squirrel meat that I haven't hunted myself. Squirrel meat in general, I'm not super comfortable with. All right, now the entire plan of we are officially clearing Riverside, by the way, got at least one vote already in the comments in a previous episode, and I expect there to be a few more here down the road. Ooh, there's a police officer with an old JS 2000 whatever shoddy. Let's make sure that nobody else is going to sneak up on us and collect. Now, once I get a vehicle or get gas and go track down that pickup that I left in the woods, we will go back to all of the previous homes and areas in from this one and gather up all of our stuff. We've got one massive food storage house that a lot of it's going to be stale at this point, but it is refrigerated, and then there's quite a few dry goods in that house too, to the far northwest of town. And then there's a couple of spots with some really good weaponry. The not the gas station, but the general store has 2 crowbars in it that I know of. One of my safe houses has 2 augmented baseball bats that I got from a survivor home. So yeah, this has been a pretty solid run. Granted, I'm on my 2nd character. I'm on like my 5th character of the heavy combat attempts, but I didn't re-roll all of them. This one's but I re-rolled most of them. This was the first time that I brought a character back into the same world. So let's see. Do I have a watch yet? Yeah, I'll still take another one though. Never hurts. All right. We do have sprinters enabled, but you saw that in the voiceover section of the earlier part of the video. I was actually gonna fast forward that in the bottom right corner like I've been doing lately in some sections, but the amount of sprinters that there were in that section were shocking to me. I think it was like 4 or 5 total, and one in particular I just barely squeaked by. So yeah, I felt like that was worth sharing. I felt like that was worth sharing and showing. So now the reason this area is thin is because that house alarm drew pretty much all of them from this area back. If you were in the previous episode where I drove within like 30 meters of this gas station, like 4 different times, and then eventually lost my pickup truck in the woods, feel free to laugh at me now because that was a ridiculous oversight. And I've used this gas station in previous runs, like I knew it was here, and still somehow managed to completely stink bomb that one. So, congratulations, Tim. I'm good at what I do. All right, now, what did I do with that ice cream? Oh, did I eat the whole thing? Yeah, I probably did. Feels like something I would do. All right, now I'm not actually here to pick up anything right now. We're just gonna make sure there's nice. We're just gonna make sure there's no dead lurking inside the building, so that when I come back with a vehicle, let's make sure there's nothing interesting in here too. We can safely walk our way in here and not stress anything. All right, good. We're looking solid. Do I have water bottles yet? I have 2. Okay, good. I'm not gonna stress picking any more up. Any magazines worth peeking real quick? Nope. Maybe. No, that was a comic book. I saw Greasy in the title and I thought it might be a mechanics magazine, but apparently no. All right, so I thought for sure that there would be a couple of more vehicle options around here. But we're going to go down and check this lot down here, see if any of the Spiffos vans function. Let's also make sure none of these 3 are a Sprinter. I hate you, sir. I hate you so much. Once you get the timing of the first swing down, as long as you see them coming, Sprinters aren't that bad. But, ooh, when they sneak up on you, it is rough. Or if you miss the timing on that first swing, ooh, they are no joke. Or if there's more than one. Or if they're involved in a horde. There are a lot of ifs in this game. Did I ever find the state trooper key? I guess I could just look. That's the D6. I don't think that is. And that's the Franken value line. I don't think that is either. I'm still going to go peek at it. Because you never know. I mean, you should know. Let's see. And that goes to show. I would have taken that digital watch if I was paying attention. But like in life, I so often am not. All right. So, do you have a gas can in you by chance? Oh, the trunk's locked. Oh, the whole vehicle's locked. Do I dare break the window, or did I already? I think I already did, actually. Yeah, I already did. Bullets, bandolier, nothing interesting. All right, so let's go just kill some more Zeds. Let's just continue my clearing house of the area. Head south a little bit, see if any of those Spiffos vans are drivable. There should be a trailer up at the construction site over there to the west. Northwest, whatever. I don't know. The isometric maps make it hard to tell exactly what direction I'm looking. I think the northwest angle is actually hard west, if my limited triangulation skills are accurate. All right. We got 4 Spiffos vans here. I don't see any loose keys in the parking lot. Nope. Haha. Oh, and that was like on the ground outside. Nice. I almost missed it. Cooking one is a good find. Adhesive bandage is a good find. Right. Let's see what's next. Oh, wait, that one had keys in it, and I just jumped out like a moron. Let's see if it's got gas. No. But what else is new? So now we look for a rubber hose. I did not think to check the gas. I didn't see any, empty gas cans at the gas station, which is kind of frustrating. Generally speaking, alcohol wipes are a decent early find for vehicles. There's an empty gas can. Okay, now we can go fill it and then come back and get ourselves a van. Then we can spend a little bit of time gathering up some goodies. And see what happens. Excellent. Here we go. We got ourselves some gasolina. And I do not speak much Spanish. I think that's the word for gas in Portuguese also, but I may be wrong. But either way, I don't speak much of it. Let's gas this bad boy up. At least a little. Okay. Feeling good about things? Alright, we got the Spiffo truck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems and others, we got the Spiffo van. Now, let's go ahead. Fill you all the way up, and then we'll fill the gas can up too. Throw it in the trunk. Where are you at, you silly thing? There it is. There it is. Oh, no. And then let's see. Fountain cup to the ground. Spiffo hat to the ground. Menu to the ground. Paper bag to the ground. Tie to the ground. I almost kept it, but no. And I don't drink canned soda in this game. I don't know why. I don't have a reason for why I don't. But I don't. But I don't. But I don't. Alright, let's see. Let's put the shotgun in the trunk. And the hatchet in the trunk. Everything else is good in the bag for now. Alright, we are golden here. We are golden there. Let's go ahead and clean out Spiffos real quick. All right, and back to normal speed we go. Let's go ahead, see if we can get that trailer up here. This is where the construction site is, correct? I don't want to drive around all lost and stupid again. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Oh well. It's probably the other direction. Either way, now that I've gone this far, this direction, we're actually going to just cut down into one of the homes from the early game, refrigerate my stuff. God dang it, Tim. You are so helpless when it comes to maps. Okay, here we go. None of those ran right away at me. Oh god, there's more here than I expected. I thought this was the area that the other guy, like, shot everybody up and killed them all. Oh well. Ooh, curtained windows are always a... Boy, that was, like, really, really careless. Hey, what else is new? Tim's playing Zomboid again, being careless. Alright, we're dumping you off real quick because you're heavy and I'm gonna have to fight. The frozen stuff. Quick! Quick, get the frozen stuff! There was only one. Nice, that wasn't that bad. Alright, now, let's put all those Danishes and stuff away before they crap out. I don't need any of those water bottles in there either. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Deal with what's out here. Let's go deal with what's out here. Wow, goodness. Goodness gracious, that has been some zombie killing in the dark. Alright, hopefully those two don't see me. I don't think they do. I'd rather not fight in the dark at this point. So what we're gonna do is asleep and let's eat a dehydrated meat stick real quick. Get rid of that moodle. And then we're gonna do an overnighter. See how that treats us. And there is a bag on the floor. Oh, that's right. I dropped it in here with the previous character. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also makes sense that there's nothing in here. Except the food I just dropped off. Now, let's eat the croissant first. The croissant. Because I think it's probably going to go bad fastest. And I think the Danish would be next. So let's go ahead and just crash it down too. Now I have... Oh. You know what, guys? Do I need this? Or do I already have this? How is my cooking? Oh god, I haven't even watched Life and Living any. Okay, yeah, so yeah, might as well read it then real quick. Won't take too terribly long, even with slow reader. It's not like, a death sentence doesn't take, it'll take half a day in game, but this way Life and Living will really do the job when I do it. Alright, so we've got the van. We're going to check these houses and see where I have my loot stashed. Because quite frankly, I don't remember. In fact, I don't know if this build is the one that Or if this roll is the one that I even cleared up here with. I would have thought all the shotgun play outside the police station would have drawn from this area, but clearly there's quite a few Zeds still rolling around. Luckily, I got the metal bat. Any of you three gonna do a sprint at me? Any of you gonna do that weird thing? Nope. Okay. You're moderately fast. You're shambling, but you're not walkers. God damn it! Quit trying to hit that one in the shins and hit the one closer to you in the face, buddy. You gotta try harder. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is peek the map here. And I'm gonna clear this entire area real quick. Well, it's not. We're gonna use the tree to denote where we've got our food. And then we're just gonna actually, yeah. I said this was gonna be the Clear and Riverside episode, or run, and that's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. I think my actual store stash house is down across the street from the sporting goods store. I'm not certain, but I think. Come here, ma'am or sir. Those dreadlock style braids are intersex. You can use them for whoever. Gender neutral, I think, is the older term. Or maybe even the correct one. Fuck if I know. I'm 47. I do my best to keep up, but anyone who expects more than doing your best is kind of a dick. Oh my god, the slowest window opening of all time. And yes, even a slow walker almost caught up with me there. It took so long. Goodness. Now, none of those four heard me, and I don't want to deal with them yet. I'm going to deal with them, but I don't want to yet. Alright, so this is the empty house. I'll fill my water up real quick, though, while I'm here. Actually, let's do a quick wash. Oh, is the water turned off already? Yep. Water turned off real early. Real early. Holy cow, that is a super early water turn off. Shut off. Whatever, however you want to call it. Damn. Okay. Well. Yikes. Yikeser. Alright, so. Bloop. Alright. Let's go deal with these 4. 5. 4. I already killed the 5th. What do we got here? What do we got here? Any of you gonna be quick? Any of you quick? You're, quicker. Okay, a little bit of minimal crowd management there. That wasn't so bad. Ooh. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the impressive armor boost you just gave me for free. That was good looking out. Good looking out, bro. Remove glass. I have gloves. It's faster than the potential window opening animation. It's not always faster, but I think the balance, if you have gloves, I think it balances out to being faster in the long run if you just break it open. All right. We're good for now. Oh, it's getting to be late again. Oh, that's because I read that book. That's right. I'm like, why is it so late? I haven't hardly done anything. I'm gonna have to sleep again already? This is stupid. No, never mind. We're good. We got it figured out. We got it figured out. So we got any food in here? Ooh, we do. Oh, we do. Let's take it. How about frozen stuff? Let's eat it. Oh, there's another one? Hot dog. That's cool. That's cool. I can race that back up to my food house before it goes bad. Best be taking that water since the water's turned off. Good lord. Best be keeping all my bottles full since the water's turned off. Good lord. Pretty early for the water to be turned off. And it's fine. Like, water's not something it's not a resource that's hard to manage in this game unless you get high thirst. And even then, it's not that bad. Um, but it is kind of shocking that it went out this early. I don't know if shocking's the right word, but, surprising. It is surprising. All right, so we're going to drop some more food off. Mostly just that ice cream, if I'm being blunt. But ice cream is such good high calorie early food that you almost have to. All right, so let's just dump the rest of actually here, let's get that gas can too. And let's just empty the hiking bag into the van. Oh, it's a big van too. Holds 102 in the back. Nice. Spippo's vans are pretty solid. Pretty solid. I'm a fan of the Spiffo van. Now, let's go ahead and mark our maps again, because that's the big boy smart player thing to do. I'm going to cut across and hit both of these, and then this. I don't know what that building is. I'm not sure. I think it's just like a park bench or some shit, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we'll hit this little tiny White House there on the way back. Casually. We got a crawler out here? Huh. Well, I'll put you out of your misery and take your watch. What the? Not sure why the right click wasn't engaged. I was holding it down. Sometimes I think Zombo just likes to mess with you a little bit. I feel like sometimes it does a Metal Gear Solid like Psycho Mantis thing and just takes control of your controller. But that might also just be minor design flaws and or user error. So it's hard to say. In my experience in my personal life and career, it's usually user error. So I guess I should probably just blame myself. But I don't wanna. I don't want to take responsibility for my possible actions. Ooh. We'll eat the fudgy pop. And we'll take those. And then it's going to be a weird process of hopping from building to building and making sure stuff stays cold for as long as possible. All of those things are useful at times in your build, for all builds at times, but not for this build at this moment. All right, we got 4 here. That means my frozen stuff's probably not going to stay frozen, because I'm going to finish them off before I go inside. Surely the others are going to hear me now. At least I got one kill first. Any of them going to run? No. Okay. You're a quick walker, but I can finish you off, I think, before the others get here. Nice. All right. That wasn't so bad. I shouldn't have expected it to be, but it wasn't so bad. What do we got going here? All right, let's try and drop our food off first. Oh, it's still frozen stuff. Nice. Cool. Now, while I explore the rest of this house, that'll refreeze back to its full frozen state. Oh, this is where my character dropped all his initial stuff. Oh, this is my spawn point. Look at all my stuff. Well, at this point, I'm going to take the rounds and the beta blockers. The pistol I don't really need, but the rounds I might eventually. And it is late. I'm not sleepy. So let's go ahead and go to the next house up and then come back. Let's double check the map real quick. Yes. So we can X that. Perfect. Perfect. Do I have a key to this? No. But I might have a fair amount of stuff stashed in this house. Or a house around here. Oh, good gosh. Interior Zeds always annoy me. Luckily, I have multi-hit. Alright, you're good. You're good, buddy. No. No. Yup. Some stuff anyway. Not a lot, but some. Also not a lot, but the flashlight's useful. Or could be. Eventually. Castle's made of sand. Alright, so... do I race up here real quick and see what that is? Yep. It's too late now, I am. Oh, that's the church. Yeah, we're gonna... nope. We're gonna nope the church for now. That'll be the last stop on our way out of town when we eventually go to Brandenburg, assuming I ever clear this whole town. And that is still the plan, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm proud of myself. We got this. We got this. Alright, so now... race down here real quick again. Re-up all of our foodstuffs. Bet. I'm starting to get sleepy, so we're going to go ahead and close the door because it's 10 p.m. And that's late enough. That's not what I was going for. Good lord. There we go. We're going to sleep it off. Sleep off all our battle-hardened war weariness. Is it because I had the lights off? I'm so confused. Why did he not sleep the night away? Sir, why do you sleep like a toddler? You are not wanting to. Well, we're waiting out 5 a.m. because I am not playing around in the dark. Sorry, buddy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. At least you're not tense anymore. Freaking baby. What a baby. Alright, let's drop that since I don't need it anymore. And why do I have a red pen? That's stupid. I'm not some sort of, like, color-coded mapologist. I don't care about these things. I do have the boost for cooking now, so we might as well. Excellent. How much did that give us with the book boost? I've never had the book boost for it. Almost 2 ranks. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Right on. I've never been able to read the book before I've gotten the first couple ranks, because usually I just read them right, or usually I just watch the TVs right away. Not sure why I haven't been. Okay, so that's cleared. Let's head north to our food storage location. And then we got, I think, 4 more houses to clear. And then we head back east to the police. Ma'am, where did you come from? Okay, well, I guess that's manageable. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just do this one right now, too. Heck yeah, long blunt. doing it to it. What you got on you, buddy? Oh, I already have a hard hat. And it's already red. I prefer the blue and the yellow, and the white, to be honest. But that's just because I don't like red in America anymore. But that's okay. That's my own hang-up, not yours. Ooh. I'm still going to drop all this off here, because it makes more sense to do it this way than to zigzag back and forth between the two homes. So what we're going to do now is, all right, so we cleared that one down to the southwest in the corner. So I've got this one's clear, but we need to stop at it again. So we're going to go this, 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 and come back here and here. We're going to take everything to there, and then these and that, and then down to here. Now, I do know that there's some stuff in this area because I have cleared this whole area. This is where we started this episode, where I had the carnage, where I had the carnage with the voiceover. So I'm going to have to make sure that map's accurate. And then next episode down the road, episodes will get this area here and then this section of neighborhood, and then we'll start heading into the city proper. It is not a big town. This should be like probably a week's worth of episodes, 7 episodes, so maybe 2 weeks worth since I'm going every other day these days. Yeah, yeah, this is going to be fun. So let's go ahead and keep on walking. Let's eat something. Do I have any food on me? I don't. Okay. That's right, I dumped it all in the back of the truck. Alright, so what? I can eat a grapefruit. That's a good way to start the day. I can accept that. That's a solid breakfast. I mean, not personally. That wouldn't fill me up at all. I need some carbs and some protein with my breakfast. But bacon and toast, biscuits and gravy, something along those lines. Oh! The metal bat. The metal bat, she is no more. Well, that's absolutely terrifying. I'll put on a new leather coat. Why not? Well, that sucks, metal bat. You were my best friend. You were my only friend. Abba Zaba, you was my only friend. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pardon my language. I'm getting pissy because my bat broke. It's okay, we got replacements. I just have to get to them and or find them. A flute case? Huh. I'm gonna not be juvenile. Hope you're all proud of me. Ooh, stuff. And more importantly, it's food stuff. Food stuff I can always appreciate. No matter the run, food stuff is useful. Every single time. Usually don't go for the dried legumes because, you know what? Take them. They might make you happy someday. We'll take the hose and the whetstone. I think I already have a lug wrench from a previous grab. Dude, don't. No, come on. I'll wash myself again and again and again. Alright, there was a shed. Off chance that there's a sledge or a katana or some crazy shit in here. There won't be a katana, but there won't be a sledge. But I was kind of hoping there'd be a generator also. I could throw that in the back of the van. That'd be worth having long term. Man, the Builder run had such good loot spawns that I've really, really noticed the lack in the combat run. Alright, nothing too fancy around here. You know what? I don't even grab TV dinners anymore. They're such a hit to your happiness that they're just not worth doing. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, you can find better ways to feed your character. Like, I don't find them useful at all. I've never been so starved that I've felt the need to utilize one of those, and I have eaten them, and like, it doesn't, it's not useful. It does tackle your hunger in the moment, but the negatives just are far outweigh the benefit. What? That didn't make me happy. Those two just like were standing behind the tree making out or something, and they were like, "Oh, never mind. There's some brains. Let's go try and eat them." Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. What do you got stuck in you, man? It's probably like a bread knife or something useless. Gotta check though. Gotta take the watch too. Oh, wait a minute. Was it a can opener that was stuck in you? Well, that's crazy. Well, that's a crazy thing to be impaled with. Alright, well, let's go ahead and check this last house out on this little block. Second to last house? I don't know. House. It's another house with stuff in it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take all the food out of it, because that's what we do. Including the pot of stew. It'll fit in the bag. It'll fit in the bag. It's a good spot. That's good use of my carry capacity. Okay, well, nothing here. Quick map check because I'm a sissy and need to. Because I'm a confused boy. I'm a confused boy that can't tell where I am at any given time. Oh, pa-pow, 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 pa-pow. We're gonna stop here on our way back. And then we just got these three and this corner. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then I gotta figure out where in the hell my other equipment is. Because the claw hammer is not gonna do it if I get more than one sprinter at any given time. Let's be honest, I am not that good at this game. Not bad. But I'm not that good either. Not that good either. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now, this is our food storage. And I might actually leave this here as like my heading north of town drop-off point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take a lot of the fresh stuff because it'll get stale if I don't. But I think this frozen stuff I'm just going to leave here. It's not that much frozen stuff, if I'm being honest, but it's quite a few calories that will hold up well traveling, I think. The bacon I might have to cook. Let's just drink the chocolate milk. It's weird that the milk and the chocolate milk don't go bad. It's very confusing to me how that works, or if they go bad very, very slowly. Keeping the salami because that'll be a good one to just munch on while I'm out and about. The split peas are heavy. The pancake mix is heavy. It can stay. It can stay. It can stay. The griddle pan can stay because it's more of a long-term tool for me. Everything else we're keeping. Now, so the comic books. Don't care about any of them. Or the digital watches. They can stay until I read the electronics book. If I read the electronics book. All right, so that all feels good. This feels like a good layout, a good setup. Feels solid. Let's see. We're going to take the orange and the hot dog. And that's it. Oh, and the yogurt. We're just going to eat the yogurt. We're just going to eat the yogurt. And guys, I think that's actually a good stopping off point for today's episode. I've got all of my foodstuff stored away. We got a nice round of hearty killing there at the beginning. So that's solid. So this is going to be my out of town stopping point, my Gaia, my tree of life. In fact, we'll just name it that. Perfect. And then next episode, we will just kind of start marching our way this way, gather up our goodies from either here or here, and start clearing out north of town. Like I said, we got these businesses and these neighborhoods to finish off. This neighborhood is largely cleared. I'm just going to have to go back and actually take the stuff out of it. So, yeah, good times, good times. I'd appreciate a like and a sub if you haven't already. I'm pushing for 1,000 by the end of the summer, and we'll see if it pans out or not. I'm sitting a little over 625, 630 right now. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming. This has been fun. Sprinters and combat and bears. Oh my. My name's Tim. Appreciate y'all. Take care.